AI is not going to replace you, but it might filter you out. And that's not because of how great AI is or because it gets better over time. I've been working with a lot of people who heavily rely on AI to write code. In this video, I'll break down a huge problem that people fail to realize about their relationship with AI. By the end of the video, you will understand exactly how to fix this problem and how to position yourself so that AI works for you instead of against you. Now, before we get any further, let me clarify that AI is a great tool and it can be of a huge help for doing your daily tasks if you know how to utilize it properly. But there is a big but that you have to be very, very careful with, and before we speak about it, let's see what AI really is. AI is an engine or a mechanism that relies on a huge load of data, and this data oftentimes can come from different sources. The data or the information that AI is relying on is often referred to as training data. So this data is given to AI for training purposes. And one of the problems that emerges in that sense is that we don't know all these data and all the different sources that are given to AI and how relevant they are. Given that most of the time the amount of data is relatively large, AI couldn't be opinionated. And in fact, I'm gonna encourage you to ask AI something and then challenge the answer. Most of the time when you challenge an answer, AI is going to change its mind in order to please you. And in that sense, it couldn't form an opinion and it couldn't stand behind its answers. Let's make a trivial example. Consider an AI model trained for cooking purposes, and most of the data utilized to train this AI model would say that a recipe for a green salad would include as a main ingredient sugar. And then when you ask for a recipe for a green salad, this AI model will say the main ingredient is sugar. And then if you challenge that answer and say, well, I don't agree that a salad should contain sugar, most probably AI would say, yeah, you are right, salads don't usually contain sugar, so you can ignore that ingredient. Now let's see how this could potentially be a problem. This could be a problem when you are not an expert in a specific area that you need help with. And it would especially be a problem when you don't know many of the details. It is a problem because most of the time it's going to give you an approximately accurate answer. And when you don't know the details, you are not an expert, you're not able to reason about it and judge those results. And what you're going to end up doing is you're going to try it out, it will appear working, and you're going to call it a day without realizing that that solution is not quite what you actually need. Now let me tell you a story. I run a community, and once a month I'm organizing challenges where people can write some code, and then I'm doing code reviews, and based on the best solution, people are going to get some prizes. Most of the time it happens that these solutions are done heavily with AI, and it is very obvious when something is done with AI. And the problem that concerns me is that these people don't quite understand what AI does for them or what this solution is about. So they're going to give it a try, it works, they're going to submit. Now let's put that into a context of working within a team. If you are relying heavily on AI and you submit a pull request where your solution is heavily done by AI, chances are that somebody with greater expertise is going to find out flaws and they're going to reject your PR. Then you're going to give it a try again. Again, ask AI to do some fixes. AI will do the fixes. You don't have clue whether those fixes are correct or whether that's the expectation. And you're going to submit again. And you're going to play this ping pong of submitting, rejecting with somebody who has bigger expertise. And chances are you are going to be seen as somebody who is underperforming, because instead of you taking the time to understand everything, to build an expertise and be able to judge by yourself how a solution should be, what matters, what doesn't matter, and improve yourself and learn, you're going to rely on AI and what AI gives you. And so either you will never learn all the nitty-gritty details that you need to, or it's going to take you significantly longer time. Now let's put all of that aside. When people see you as somebody who is underperformant and wasting their time with playing ping pong on the PRs, chances are they wouldn't want to spend a lot of time reviewing your PRs. What's more likely for them to happen is to take control in their own hands, prompt AI to give the solution, change the things that have to be changed or done properly, and then open pull request and eventually call it a day. And so the moral of the story is that AI is going to filter you out or surface your incompetence. So going back to the big but that I've mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you have no clue what you are doing, AI is not going to help you much. And the problem becomes even bigger if you have a little clue, because it can give you approximately accurate results that you believe are okay, but they are not. And so what I would wholeheartedly suggest you is to invest in yourself much more than you are investing in AI. Build skills and competence, become confident, and only then utilize AI to help you out with your daily tasks. Now, if you don't know how to build skills and confidence, how to become more competent, find somebody who does and call them a mentor. And if you don't want to look any further, find a link below this video and check it out.